And I think it's really important. It's what we call the line of sight. It's what's the congruence between a policy or an ideal, like a mission statement, and the actual practice, and then the actual results. And so, what we begin with is, in the case of a mission statement, is to say our mission statement is a portfolio of a successful graduate of our school.
Right.
Will have the following competencies, and they're usually around critical thinking, effective communication, ethical use of technology. And then we look at that and saying, okay, if those are outcomes that we are prescribing for each of our graduates, what do we do inside of our school system from P through 12 to provide the opportunity for people to build those competencies? And in most cases, they're serendipitous as opposed to intentional. And they also exist kind of in islands of excellence in a school as opposed to being pervasive. And so what effective practice does, and by focusing on a school climate, is saying if we're going to provide an opportunity for students to be critical thinkers, the school needs to be a critical thinking school. That means that every participant, including parents and other stakeholders, need to be part of critical thinking. We need to model those aspects and those competencies. If we're going to be ethical users of technology, then schools also need to have moral guides for how they use technology, et cetera. And if we're going to talk about effective and efficient communication with diverse audiences, the school needs to practice that at the same time. So you've got a practice and you've got a policy piece. One is we've got some prescribed outcomes. We need to make sure that those are achieved by a fair and equitable school system and not just a serendipitous opportunity for students. And so by creating an effective school climate, it engages all of the school and its stakeholders to ensure that every student has an opportunity to acquire those skills.